them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Those are fantastic prophetic utterances, my friend. Now listen to this one. It's interesting that Mr. Hazelwood in radio programs, the man who wrote Blindsided, who believes this collision is literally going to take place with Planet X, and there's a cover-up by the world's governments and by the observatories and the astronomers. He says that this star that is coming, one of the names, and he gives 34 different names he said he's found in the literature, including Marduk, Nibiru, and this name, Wormwood. Yes, one of the names people are bantying about is the name Wormwood. A star called Wormwood is headed for us. Where would they have gotten such a name? Well, turn to Revelation, my friends, chapter 8, beginning with verse 10, and here's what it says. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven. This is one of the key events now that are going to occur in the end time as chronicled in Revelation chapter 8. There fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third place of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter or poisoned. We see then a great star, as it were a lamp, falling and going into the ocean, and many people are poisoned because of this. Now, Revelation 12 tells us about the war in heaven. It says in verse 7 of chapter 12 of Revelation, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and it prevailed not, that is the dragon, neither was their place found any more in heaven. God conquers the dragon, the serpent, who is Satan, it says. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Jesus is going to cast out the devil and his angels, 1/3 who rebelled against God. And there's so much more we could talk about. Chapter 9 says, the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit. My friends, a star falls. But he's identifying here, God is identifying an entity, a being. And I'm going to give you the name of that being in just a moment. This is a dark angel, and he has a key to the bottomless pit, to hell itself, to the abyss. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. And to them was given that they should not kill them, that is, human beings, but that they should be tormented 5 months. And their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he striketh a man. And in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. And the shape of the locust were like unto horses prepared unto battle. And on their heads were as it were crowns like gold, and their faces were as the faces of men, and they had hair as the hair of women, and their teeth were as the teeth of lions. And they had breastplates as it were breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots of many horses running to battle. And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. Friends, these are synonyms for the devil. Abaddon, Apollyon. And this is the dark angel who opens up the bottomless pit. And imagine the description of these devils that come forth. Strange creatures, like locusts, but they sting like scorpions and hurt men. There are going to be momentous events in the last days when the key is opened and out of the bottomless pit come these creatures from beyond. It's going to happen. And with Planet X coming, there are some who say, the great gods, the ancient gods and goddesses and deities, the mighty men of old are coming back again, and they're going to reign over us. Did you know that there have been many religions, Scientology and others, and there are many UFO cults, and there are books being passed around today that are occultic in nature, and they are saying that these great beasts, these great alien entities from outer space are going to come upon the face of this planet once again. And they say, those are the ones who planted the seed of men on this earth millions of years ago, the claim is made. And they're coming back again. They are our gods. Of course, this is a lie, but you can see the seductiveness of such lies, especially during this technological age. Well, we could go on and on about the amazing things that are going to occur in the last days. Revelation 6 verse 12 talks about a great earthquake and the stars of heaven falling unto the earth. It says, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. Think of the stars falling from heaven. But I wonder, is this symbolically speaking of the angels falling, the stars falling from heaven, coming again to earth? Jesus said in Matthew 24, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Friends, if Jesus Christ did not come again, everyone on this planet would be destroyed during those times when the stars fall from heaven. So yes, there are going to be catastrophic events. Now the question is, when will these things occur? You know, his disciples asked Jesus, Matthew 24, what will be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Jesus gave them certain signs. One of the signs is incredible. He says, as it was in the days of Noah, so it shall be when the Son of Man returns again. As it was in the days of Noah. Let us turn to our Bible, and we're going to see something fantastic. Let us look as it was in the days of Noah. And then you will know whether this planet X that is coming in this 21st century is that time. Is it here? Let us go back to the beginning, and we shall see. We turn to the book of Genesis, chapter 6. Let us see what God says about Planet X and those that come in its wake. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. Verse 4 says, there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.